Hey there guys, we are so back with some more Rogue Tower. And last time, we did, what was I doing last time? Oh yeah, we did no upgrades at all. And it goes to show you how far we've come from actually playing Rogue Tower. In theory, you could actually defeat Rogue Tower by, having like a single no upgrades at all. But it kinda can be really, really challenging and can be really hard because aside from not getting upgrades per round as per usual, you are actually not getting mana, not getting everything, what do you call this, and not getting any sort of income at all because everything is just really, really low when it comes to upgrades, which is insane when you think about it. Because as compared to having all upgrades, we are actually not we are actually really complacent when it comes to getting all the cards upgrades, especially really early, because you really don't need to get all cards to get the draw frequency too, which is insane. But yeah, in theory, I've been thinking about it. Like, could we actually win a Rogue Tyrant with just these cards over here, with no lookout towers, without anything? Like, we could use the mortar towers to deal some AoE damage, just the bare minimum, I guess. I think that's what I'm trying to say here, because the only thing that we are actually not getting is like treasury, extra and extra HP at the very start. So we could easily get all of the upgrades like at the very start. Like, we could get like the mortars for AoE, testicles for shield damage, etc, etc. Let's try that out, shall we? If we can actually defeat it, we can actually defeat Sitsville triple defense. And if we could do it like with the bare minimum, I think we have the possibility here, because if we only have three towers if we only have three towers to think of, we can easily determine which upgrade paths to choose, and depending on the type of enemies. So we are, in a sense, we can easily choose our path of upgrades without having any problems. Plus, we are not hostage to the actual card draw here, because we could easily get them. For example, we could get like enchanted bolts easily, we could get like the golden forest really early, and we could get the universities and all the other upgrades really early as well. But the only problem is the basic towers are not really that powerful. We need to scale really hard, and we really need to make sure that everything goes up to plan when it comes to dealing with this. So yeah, let's just try to get this. Mana bolts early could possibly help us like in the long run, and maybe some mortar towers here and there could help with damage. And yeah, even more. I will not get mana bolts early because we don't have mana sustain, so I think I'm just going to get advanced ballistics as well as mana siphon, so we could start to get those early level upgrades here. So yeah, oh, by the way, I forgot to say, grab your drinks, grab your snacks, let's play Rogue Tower, shall we? Before anything else, let me just slow down a bit here with my commentary and drink some water. Because it's been a while since I recorded, and I know I told myself that I will do a recording stream because I really need a day break, because my voice is not catching up with all the things that are happening. We could go for mana bolts if we can. I think we could afford to do that. That increases our damage tenfold, I guess. And before anything else, let's place these towers over here, because we need these mana siphons for the mana bolts. As you can see, the amount of damage we are providing, I mean, we are buffing our ballistas, is insane. So yeah, I think we'd go for flaming bolts. That would be useful for additional damage. And then we could get longbows to get or maybe we could go for mortars. I think having mortars early, given how cheap they are, we could help us with our potential enemies, I guess. So yeah, I'm just going to place like this one with most armor. Just target that. And then let's let everything else do their own thing. We could go for additional sorcery, or all towers gain armor. Let's try to remove that out of the way. And then let's get broadhead bolts. And yeah, you might be wondering, yeah, I'm not getting the upgrades for the mortars just yet. Because as you can see, we are having kind of a bit of a problem, especially with the really early ones. The mortar shells are not reaching them fast enough. So that's why I'm not really focusing on them that much for now. I'm mainly focusing on the ballistas because they're really cheap to upgrade. They're really easy to get they're really easy to place and really easy for targeting systems to actually work with them. Like for example, I could just place one here, let them target that, and yeah, shields no more, and especially the fact that they slow as well. That's really good for us. We could get longbow. Longbow is insane given how we have a lot of +3 areas now. We could go for lifesteal, but I think that would increase our... I'm not really increase, more like dilute our upgrade path here. And yeah, let's just have another mortar here that targets least armor, I guess. Least armor. And yeah, sure, why not? Let's give them, I guess, more power. We could grab Tesla coils, but I think our mana can hold, right? But I think we should get these first. Because we need them more, I guess. And yeah, these guys are just dealing AoE damage. Like, they are not like the priority in a sense. Because let's target most health. Wait, most health, most armor, most shield. Let's get longbow, even more longbows. For that upgrade, we could get haunted houses now because I think like this, like the best time. Not really that early, but not really that late as well. We could place additional +3s here, and even here at base. And look at this, we are actually doing well given the AoE here. And longbow last is insane, and then we could keep continuing with our frostbolts. And yeah, we could afford to actually place some mortars here and there for some AoE damage. Like yeah, I could sell you and just place a mortar here and just target that. And so far I think we're doing fine. I'm just kind of worried for this general area over here. However, the AoE, I think our mortars can do their own thing. Kind of worried because, you know, as time goes on, everything would go faster, and mortars, I don't think they can keep up with that. Sure, let's grab more of you. Area of effect could be useful, making mortars absolutely like a powerhouse, I guess, in a sense. I think we could place one over here. Just target the progress. I think the AoE with the poison damage could go insane with just slowing enemies down. And plus we could like place another one over here if we really want to. Seance 2, sure, why not? And more upgrades, I guess, to our mortars. Like probably here. And one more over here could be good. You know, just to deal with some AoE damage. And then here would be insane. And look at this, we are actually doing well, all things considered. Do we really need a way to against shields? I think we need to though, because our regular towers ain't gonna cut it. Like, look at this. We're slightly struggling with that, and I'm not really sure if we can do anything more with that. Let's go for Enchanted Bolts 3 as well as EMP probably. I'm thinking about this because right now we could go for Tesla coils to deal with the shield damage though. But I don't think... could we just... sure, why not? Let's grab that. Area of Effect, Sorcery. You know what? Let's give more crit. I'm just going to place one over here. Probably another one over here. These are not really like good spots in my opinion though. They're like really bad spots. I'm just gonna place them anyway. Maybe that could help. Yeah, I'm just going to expand here one more time. Pam, pam, pam. And give some mana. But I think, you know, they could help in a way. Helps with the AoE, I guess. So far, so good, I think. Okay, gas shells. AoE in general. And I think, let's try to... Oh my god, my camera is not tracking me well. I guess we could start moving into Creeping Cuff. Maybe that could help us with damage overall. And you might be wondering, why am I expanding this way? Well, I'm trying to make sure like all towers here would have like, how do I say this? Would have different targets. In a sense. And plus, I would really want more towers here that... Oh, Creeping Cuff early! Let's freaking go. This is a lifesaver right now. Also, why is my voice so nasally today? Maybe I have like a cold or something. We'll go for this one. Like more damage. A mine is absolutely insane though. Let's grab this one. And I know mines. Mines would be a lifesaver here. And look at this. I'm just trying my best to actually deal damage here. We are losing mana real quick. And I don't have any way to actually solve it. Except by... Oh, Arrow of Effect. Insane. We could go for Seance. That could help us with our money situation. And I think this is like good for now. We could try to keep on expanding here, I guess. Finally some mana. That could help us. More haunted houses in this area. And yeah, right now we're not having really problems with units that are getting... Surprisingly, we're not having problems though. Like with just the basic towers, we are absolutely dealing with them like in a... Honestly, like in a really good manner. We could slow them down with even more mortar shells here. And then we could grab... Honestly, we could grab more shields or just more mana. That could really help us. Slow but sure. And then... Do you have any more places to place some mines? That could help us with our money as well as our survivability. So yeah, I'm just going to try to expand here and there, I guess. And then, honestly, since we're here, I could place, like, you over here. Like, let's probably place more, like, regular old ballista towers here because you could possibly reach that area. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna expand here one more time. Seance, Fragmentation, Freezing Bolts, no thank you. I think we could go... We could use... Honestly, we could use the mortars to actually deal with, like, most of the damage, I guess. Also, I think I'm going to place, like, one mortar here. And then one more ballistas here and there. And so far, I'm just looking here. I think I could afford to place more, though. Oh my god, did you see the treasure chest? Absolutely just insanely close to our base. Sure, why not? We could go for static permeation. You know, buff up our shield damage. Because I think we're having problems. And after that, we could probably go for... We could probably go for, like, in general, more enemies? I like not really more enemies. What am I trying to say here? My brain is not braining. We could like try to play some more of these ballista towers, I guess. Because you know we could slow things down left and right. Oh my god, why are these guys so fast? What the heck? What's happening? Why are these guys so fast? What's happening? What the? Did you see that? They suddenly went ballistic. Which is insane. Like, what's happening? Like, are they getting upgrades and stuff? What the heck? I think I really need to place more of these guys if that keeps on happening. Like, why are they getting buffed? Like, I don't understand. Like, we're actually letting some of people get through. Like, what's happening? It didn't used to be like this. Oh, right. I forgot. Frick, I used mana. And I don't have mana sustain. Maybe that's the reason. Okay, I need lifesteal. That would be insane. And then we could go for more crit for our ballistas. And I think right now our only non-crit... what do you call this? Our only non-crit units here are our mortars and stuff. So maybe that's one of the reasons. Like, yeah, look at this. They're getting through easily, man. And honestly, I don't think there's anything I could do. They're just really, really strong. They're really fast as well. Maybe I could, like, let some of these, like, the fastest ones. I think we could target the fastest ones at the very start, I guess. I think that's the only way. Expunge, finally! That could help us with our problems with shields. And just absolutely destroy them. I think we could just place some of these guys over here to slow things down. Let's have some of these guys target like the really fast ones. And I think that could help us with the really fast dudes. In general, like slow them down just a little bit. Okay, I just absolutely lost that. Oh my god, this game's so hard. But yeah, so far, honestly, I don't know what really happened there. Maybe the teleportation dudes were just evading. Like, look at that. Do you see that mortar bullet absolutely miss because of the teleportation? I think that's one of the reasons there. And I don't think there's any way the mortars could do anything with it. That's why mortars, as much as they are really satisfying, they're not really that good when it comes to most of the enemies here. Some are just too fast for them to handle. Some teleport. And yeah, there's only like a few of them that they could really handle. But yeah, anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of Rogue Tower. If you did, be sure to click that like button, subscribe it more. I upload new every day, be sure to check them out as well. And as per usual, have a great day today. And see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!